Everybody, hello, welcome back to the channel. This is Marcos from M3 Reviews, just checking out again. How are you guys doing? Yes, I know my forehead is shiny and my arms are small. I had to think about some things before I came on, and I want to keep this video as short as I can, so I'm going to talk as fast as I can and get that shit going, you know what I mean? But first of all, I do want to say I have been away from doing reviews for a while. It has to take something, you know, enough for me to fucking want to do a review. And then me and Pac and Saro doing them live streams. I really like them live streams. Even going solo sometimes is really cool, like late at night and shit. So shout out to everybody who jumps in on the live streams and fucking jumps in on chat. I think that's really fucking cool. And basically, as you all know, like I said 100 times, like that's why I started doing YouTube in the beginning 2.5, 3 years ago, was just to get friends so I could talk about all the shit that I started collecting, you know what I mean? And but that's a really good time, and I do miss doing reviews, you guys. I really do miss it, but it's a lot of fucking work, a lot of editing. One of my latest reviews I was gonna do with all the people that fucking sent me stuff that was like customized and stuff, you know. Shout out Input for sending me some custom shit. I can't even go on. I could go on and on. I don't want to do that to you guys and bore you. But tonight I just wanted to bring in here to show you what I had a guy over in Canada. You guys might know him through Instagram as My Mom Threw Out My Toys. Now, this guy is a really good 3D printer, plus customizes a bunch of Joes and stuff like that. So I want to get into the thing that he sent me, which I called it out on Instagram. Anybody that wanted to 3D print it for me, I was going to throw down some cash. Fucking, if you wanted it, you could fucking do it for me, you know, and I appreciate that. Kaz, I know I tagged you in that post, and we talked about it on one of the last live streams, and you already know, bro. I know you're really busy. You got like 100 printers going all the time, and you know, I get it. So in order to do another project for somebody instead of specifics and just kind of like pushing your stuff out, I totally understand, bro. But I think you would have done just as good here on this one here. But My Mom Threw Out My Toys is a guy over in Canada who does 3D printing, like I said, and he doesn't do stuff for sale. He just does stuff for his own personal fucking shit, you know, and pictures and all that kind of stuff. So really cool. First and foremost, I really want to bring you guys in on kind of like a personal situation. My dad did pass away, so man, I just want to shout out my dad. Salud, Dad. Excuse me. Cheers, man. Huge shout out to my dad. Really great guy. He ended up losing his life. He ended up losing his life on a motorcycle accident. That was, you know, just one of those things. Happened about a month ago now, and so I've already went through all the whole sadness. It's very, very sad to lose a loved one. So if you guys got a dad out there, whew, hug him, kiss him, tell him you love him every day. Fucking. But I did want to bring that up. I know emotions still kind of fucking roll through, but it sucks. It sucks to lose a loved one. But bring me back to this right here. Take a hit at this shit. Wipe my forehead, and this is what I really got into now. Okay, G.I. Joe crossovers. The G.I. Joe crossovers with Transformers is an amazing fucking concept. I really love it. And I didn't know about it. A lot of you guys do. Cobra Viper, you were one guy that was like, dude, everybody knows about all the fucking G.I. Joe Transformer crossovers. I didn't until recently, about maybe about 3 years ago. And I got a comic book, I put them up here, and I picked up the Rattler that's crossover with, man, I'm going to lose track of names and shit, but you guys probably already know who that is. I'll show a picture up right here of crossover shit that I really like. Now, I started to get into it, and then all of a sudden I went to a toy show, and I picked up this guy right here, and I don't think I'm going to be opening him as much as I do, but this is G.I. Joe, the Rattler, and as Power Glide, that's it, Power Glide, and then of course Soundwave. Now, this is really fucking cool, and I saw it, and I got it for $250 at a toy show. I thought that was fucking amazing. So I can see my little red light beeping over here, so I'm going to check my camera and make sure everything's good in a second, if I keep seeing it blink. But anyway, this right here was really fucking cool for a crossover. I like that a lot. And then I saw, I think me and Pac were talking one night, and I came across a picture, and I sent him a picture. I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck is this? Someone, I think it was Pac. Shout out Pac. What's up, Pac? What's up, Saro? Hey, what's up, Pops? You like my shirt? Fuck, badass, huh? Pops loves all this Godzilla shit. Marky IV got this for me. But anyway, I ended up seeing this on Amazon, and it's not a crossover, but it is this His Tank. And this His Tank is fucking sick. Now, I am in love with the original His Tank. We all know that. Like, I think it's a really sexy toy. You know, it sounds funny to say that, but I love the design. I had Kaz. I don't mean it like that, Kaz. I didn't have you do it, but I asked Kaz if he could fucking 3D print me a fucking His Tank, and I had it all done in cocaine white. It's fucking beautiful. When I received it, I thought it was amazing. So I actually had Kaz do some, I actually asked Kaz to do some other things for me too, a treble bubble, and I forget the name of the, I think it's the air, I forget the name of the helicopter deal. It looks like it's a fucking, you guys bust my balls if you want in chat. I just forgot what it was. And then a stand for me, you know, like the hideout stand and shit. Also a Cobra throne, and it's fucking beautiful. I'll throw up some pictures of that, but shout out to Casual for being a good 3D printer that does stick up with people. If you do ask him to print some stuff for you, he will fucking do it for you. So shout out Casual Toy Collectors, check him out. I know everybody watching this already knows who he is, but anyway, I picked this up on Amazon. I thought that was pretty sick. And then I went through and I wanted a blue one, so I was like, well shit, check this motherfucker out. And I fucking went and got this one. I thought it was fucking badass, you know, very cool. And then I didn't know that this design happened to be a G.I. Joe Transformer, and he would be Shockwave if Shockwave were a fucking Transformer. And I thought that was just disgustingly fucking awesome. Check that out. So I picked this up. Now I happen to get this on eBay. I know a lot of you guys don't like eBay, but I love eBay, man. Fuck it, you know. And this is the 2012 San Diego Comic-Con, and I just opened it up today and fucking put it together. This thing comes with a lot of fucking shit, you guys. It's so fucking cool. I really, really fucking like that. Now, well, let me show you these real quick here. So anyway, let me excuse me. I'll probably won't edit that out. I was fucking kneeling down, but excuse me. I'll show these. I'll fucking show them right now. Like, this is the first one that I got right here. First design, super cool. You push the button up here, and it has the attack mode. It's kind of like Ed 209. It's got that S, you know, and Transformers, or excuse me, and Terminator Riser, the machines. There's that first. I think it's the T1000 or the T800 or something like that. Anyway, fucking, or the T100 maybe. This is a really cool design. And the cockpit opens up and all that kind of stuff. The handlebars come up. They just barely popped off right there, but super cool. I like that a lot. Not knowing, like I said, there was more of this design, and I really like this design. So here's the blue one right here. Cool. And then also the canopy opens up right there too. Fucking badass. Oh, and then look at this motherfucker right here, you guys. Boom. This is just so cool. And with his attack mode, goes like that, you know, so he points downward. He came with Destro. He came with a bat figure. So this design right here is what I asked. My mom threw out my toys to, excuse me. Yeah, Pack, it's hot in here. My mom threw out my toys to go ahead and print this for me if he was up to it. Now, a lot of you guys want to say like, well, how much did you pay for it right away? Or maybe that's in your thought process, or maybe it will after you see this. Now, I threw out on Instagram $350 plus whatever it was to ship. If anybody wanted to take me up on that offer, I've already put down $350, and then, like I said, whatever it is to ship, I just repeated myself. And Kaz didn't jump to say I can do it for you. I think he said, yeah, I could probably do that. I think that's what happened. He put in post, I think I could make that happen, but I didn't pursue him. My mom threw out my toys. I messaged him individually and I said, yo, you want to do this? And he's like, nah, man, I don't want to do that. I don't really sell my shit. And I was like, cool, bro. Then about a day later, he was like, fuck it. You know what? I'm going to do that. I already started looking at how to do it. And so he threw up on a computer. So you guys got to think, if you don't 3D print, it's a fucking hassle. You've got to really take into consideration a person's time into sitting down in front of the computer, grabbing files, downloading them, and having to deal with internet, if that's a problem, it might be, having to deal with if you got kids, if you got family, all that stuff compiles into time and hours. So not only is the figure badass, that is a complete thing, he did it really quick, within like a month's time, if that, maybe even 3 weeks. And then shipped it, and I was just blown away by it. And he did really good with shipping. Nothing came to me broken. So the $350, some of you might say, man, I fucking wouldn't pay $350 for that. And actually, if you see it, when you see it, you're gonna say, wow, that's it, $350 plus shipping. And from Canada to US, he got a really good deal at $80 shipping. So I just sent him I think I sent him $420 total, and that capped it. I think I sent him whatever it was. Anyway, there's Canadian difference in fucking monies and shit. But check this fucking thing out, you guys. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the white backdrop. I'm going to put the fucking light above it so you guys can really see. So give me a second and I'll fucking shout out. Then I'll show it. talking fast. And like Joe Amato, hey Joe Amato, you like this? And I sent Joe Amato a picture of this. I know I fucking dye this thing, you guys. I put black in the center. I leave my white fucking silver on the outside. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. It is what it is. But Joe Amato always busts my balls about looking like Stinkor. Thanks, bro. So I just did this fucking today, and I sent him a picture of this right here, but because the fucking Just for Men shit. Hella funny, dude. Anyway, Joe Amato talks hella fast, but give me a second. I'm gonna set up the white backdrop, put up the fucking light, and check you guys out in a second. Give me a minute. Okay, you guys, forgive me for my, like Pac always say, busted, for my busted ass fucking display setup, you know, trying to get shit run. I haven't done shit in a while, so I pulled my stuff out and I tried setting it up. Anyway, long story short, this is just a showcase to show my mom threw out my toys, custom 3D print, his tank crossover to Shockwave. And I'm telling you, this thing's fucking big. I love it. Now, he did not have to even do this trailer. This is not even this is his own fucking design, his own concept. His own, these are Energon cubes. I'll set those up in a second, but check this out. Now I'm gonna get in closer. I'm gonna remove the trailer, set it off to the side, and just get in closer. I mean, look at, man, I tell you, this guy did a really good job. Let's start with the tracks. Let me turn on my flash real quick. Hold up. All right, you guys, now check it out. Okay, so this is the best I can do with my camera because I'm a shitty reviewer. But okay, look, this thing is so fucking cool. It comes with some other things too, but I'm gonna show those up in a second. Now the tracks, excuse me, are the flimsy fucking 3D print. With Kaz was able to do that too, so I don't know exactly what they do here, but this is very cool. The turret does move, very cool. This articulates up and down. You could put the 6-inch G.I. Joe classified in there, and he 3D printed all these fucking details. Look at the Shockwave eye, fucking these things right here. Now there's color to this. Now Kaz does really, really good stuff, but I specifically asked Kaz, please make mine cocaine white. This one I really wanted in color. So in comparison, somebody that might see my cocaine white stuff, they're bland. They don't have any pop to them. Everybody kind of tried to talk me out of it, like, you sure you just want it white that looks like a prototype? Why don't you put some color here, color there? I get it. I just wanted cocaine white. It was like a thing, right? Anyway, so I really appreciate all of Kaz's work, be it white or not. And check it out. So this one right here had to be Shockwave. So he put all of this detail into it. The black, the purple, the fucking gray, and the Decepticon. He 3D printed these separate as black turrets here. This does come out. And look at, very, very cool. Very well done. It's so fucking nice. I love it. Let's put that back in and move it off to the side. Well, I'll take it off real quick just so I can show the inside of the cockpit. So let me get to the back first. Got a little something there. I'll probably put that on there. See the back right here. Very nice, very cool. It is so detailed, just like the originals that I was showing earlier. And then when you look at these on the inside here, now he did put, let's see, inside of here. I'll try and grab this. It's very heavy too. It probably weighs about 3 to 4 pounds. Very nice. Oh, excuse me. And then open this guy up right here. Look at, he put a Recaro seat in there. Look at that. The Recaro seat. He put some he put some fucking panels. Excuse me, those controls, and he put a like a shift or a steering wheel in there, or however the static shift drive. Look at that seat though. He said that's a Recaro seat. I thought that was super sick. Very, very, very cool. Look at that Decepticon logo, man. You know I love the Decepticon logo. So this Shockwave was just right up my alley. I thought it was so cool. This right here is made out of the 3D print that if you put it in the freezer or leave it out in the sun, it will change colors. So that's very cool. Just look at the design of that. Now, with all 3D printing, you will always see the lines, and maybe a lot of people steer away from 3D printing because of that. But hey, it doesn't bother me one bit. That's part of the. That's what it is. That's 3D print. And I don't know how many pieces went into this to make it this fucking thing. But man, he's got different pieces here, different pieces here. All this is just so beautifully done. And you guys always know that I always like to give something a lot of fucking props, and I sound like I'm a cheerleader and shit, but I don't fucking review shit if I don't think it's badass, right? I mean, I'm talking, man, this thing is just amazing. Look at the rivets and the design right here. All these right here, super fucking cool. I could go on, and I don't want to bore you guys any longer, but man, I'm gonna go ahead and check this out. That's right, the thing that he gave me with, I'm gonna hit this off way in the back over here. Now, he didn't have to do this, and this is something that he asked me if I wanted it, and I said, bro, I don't want you to do any more work than you've already done, but if you want to throw it in there, that's up to you, you know what I mean? But he put this little trailer in there. Check out this trailer. And that trailer will haul all these energon cubes, and these energon cubes also, I believe, are made of the type of the 3D print where they will accept, maybe not light, but color change if you get hot or cold or whatever. So that's super. And these things are big. Like, look at, compared to the beer can here, they're pretty fucking big. Very nice. Set this in here, and then check out, he even put M3 logo on the back. It's very hard to see. There we go, that M3 fucking logo right there. I thought that was pretty sick. The wheels do turn. And look at, those are regular fucking diesel truck tires. That's fucking so cool. And look at that. Fucking, and then so what it is he put this little tow hitch back here. So this guy right here can get hooked right here and fucking pull it around and shit, right? I thought that was like so fucking cool. And I 100% appreciate all the work that my mom threw out my toys did for me on this. So cool. Let me push pause right here. Give me a minute. All right, push pause real quick. And then here is 6-inch fucking Joe right here, Cobra Trooper. Look how big this fucker is, man. And Zartan right here. Now I do have a lot of these. A lot of them are still in boxes. I did open up a Baroness Zartan, fucking Major Blood, excuse me. He looks just like fucking Zartan from far away. But anyway, Zartan, Cobra Commander, and a couple others that I have opened up on display over here. So I just grabbed these real quick. Now here he is next to the original right there. You see the size difference there. And then, like, check out Destro, how big he is next to, like, they're literally half. Get this out of there. There you go. I really dig that. I think that's super cool. You guys, that's about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw up some pictures and throw them up at the end. And like I said, my mom threw out my toys. Thank you very much for taking on this fucking big project, bro. I'm so appreciative. It's an amazing piece to have in my collection, and I love it. I fucking love it. And he was kind of worried that if I was kind of like not gonna be happy with it, because he's my mom threw out my toys. Is a perfectionist. Check him out on Instagram. He's got a lot of stuff. It's my mom threw out my toys, but he's a perfectionist, so he wants everything to be fucking perfect and tight and good for the person that, if he happens to give it to somebody or somebody's buying it from him. And I totally get that. I love that aspect of his work. So my mom threw out my toys. Bro, you nailed it on this. This thing is so fucking cool. I fucking absolutely love it, and I will always you never want to sell shit that people give you, you know what I mean? So man, this is great, just super fucking cool. And let me move this guy out of the way. Let me get one more size comparison in here. Let me go grab G1 Shockwave. Be right back. All right, here is a G1 Shockwave right here. And here is Masterpiece Shockwave right there. These guys are so fucking cool. Oh man, I love them. They're so cool. Anyway, Shockwave is not my favorite character. There's a lot more before him, but he is an awesome fucking character, and I've always liked him. You know what I mean? So I always fucking dug the whole design, and when they came out with the crossovers, fucking just so fucking cool. I love it. Anyway, I'm out, you guys, and thanks a lot for checking me out. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking set up some pictures and fucking check you guys out later. Deuces.